Yo, why are their lights so bright? God, I can't see nothing, man. Nah, those lights are crazy. You know what? I got something for them. All right.
Bro, who's fake wannabe SI is this dude? Obviously, like, move, bruh.
Oh yeah. He gonna get this work. As you guys know, these newer cars come with brighter LED lights, or you have an old box like that put wrong LED bulbs, making the lights shine brighter than what they should be. Today, we got an installation video for you guys to get rid of that problem. Shout out to Suma Performance for sending me out these mirrors. I'll get into all the details after we do the installation. Here's the right side, the left side. It also comes with connectors for the defroster and the LED that will signal left or right. And it also comes with a pry tool.
All right, guys, so first step into cracking this mirror wide open is pretend like you're on a motorcycle and just...
You ain't on a motorcycle, what'd I do to you?
I made a spider come out.
Crazy. My boy swung it as if I did something to him in traffic.
I told you to move out the way.
You was high beaming me.
All right, guys, and next step after you crank her wide open, just push it in. So it gives you this little notch right here, some space. And then afterwards, with the provided pry tool, you're gonna wanna stick it in there with a microfiber, something soft. Just pry it open a little more so it pops out, and then you work from there. All right, guys, so just wrap it around like this, and then put it in here, pry it open a little bit. Just keep going slow, don't wanna go too crazy. I'm moving up and down with it, trying to be even with the pressure. There we go, pull it out a little bit. All right, guys, once you pry it off, there's these two little tabs, tabs. Basically, what lets your mirror go in and out like this whenever you want to adjust it, like by hand, and then the automatic adjustment side. You got these two wires, they're just little connectors. Like, guys, just pull it out like that. Might take a little bit of force. Just like that. Now your OEM mirror is out. Closer than they appear. But you are gonna have to take this piece off, so don't just toss this away. You know, be careful with it.
You're gonna have to put this
onto the new piece.
Same orientation and everything.
So right mirror onto the new right mirror. There's these little clips. Just be careful with them. You don't want to break them. All right, guys, I'm gonna use a little flathead. Basically, just gonna put it in here, pry it up, just like that.
Basically, he's just going behind the tab or the clip, and then just.
Yep. Literally, you just twist the flathead. You don't have to do anything special. Just twist it. Bam. Each side, make sure it comes off. And then this little one right here that's in the middle, I used a little needle nose plier, and then I'm going to push on it like that, and then bam, it comes off just like that. Really simple and straightforward without breaking anything. All right, guys, so if you want to make your life easy, just match up the orientation and then set her down. You are gonna have to take this 3M off and then put this on, and obviously that'll help adhere it. Just like that. All right, guys, so we got it working. The OEM connectors will go right back into this corner, and then these, you plug them in with the wires that they provided in the kit to here, and then you're gonna have to splice it. Well, this is how we did it. Some other people might do it differently. The main thing is the black and white is the power wire, which is the wire that they send you. The pink on the OEM connector, which is down in here, somewhere below that. The pink is the power, and the purple is the ground. I'll comment that or have Timmy put it in the description just to, you know, make things easier to remember. Every time I do wiring, I feel like I'm always fighting colors. Fighting colors just to figure out which one's power and ground. Boom! Just like that.
We're gonna show you on the other side, step by step, on how to take out the mirror caps and how to do this. Hopefully this fits though, right underneath here.
Oh, it should. It will. All right, guys, so finished product over here after you plug it in. So this plug is for this light out here. We tested it without this plugged in, and this would not turn on, but the signals worked on the mirror.
If you have a 2017 through 2019, you don't have to worry about this.
Yeah, because you're broke. Anyways.
Oh,
I'm just playing.
that's crazy. Type R crime.
I tucked all the wiring in here. You can zip tie this or use I don't know what this is called. You know,
The bread.
the little bread spinny things. I don't know what they're called. Anyways, that's what I did. Tucked it right in there. The mirror works as it should. Everything works. Now we're gonna get this stupid mirror cap back on.
That's it. I'm getting a Mugen one.
Yeah, you might as well. Just sell the car.
Oh, all right. As you can tell, you can see more. It's not really like bright in your face like that, where it's like blinding you. And then if you look on this side, bro, you can't see nothing. Like looking at that, yeah.
That glare is crazy.
Solar flare type.
Flashbang.
The mirror is also a lot wider too. You have a more of a wider angle compared to the stock. This makes everything seem really close. Everything's like so cropped in. You go here, it's more like zoomed out.
All right, guys, so now we're on to the driver's side. It's gonna be the exact same process as the other side. You're gonna wanna push this in, little microfiber to keep it safe. The pry tool that was provided. Come in here, literally just start prying it out. All right, guys, so driver's side, in this case, this time, the white piece stayed onto here and the mirror came off. You can just pull the connectors off still. You can still make it work this way. It just makes it easier now. OEM mirror off. Now this. Bam, just like that. All right, guys, so your OEM mirror, it shows where the 2 clips go into. And then this new one, the Suma mirror, has 3M right here. You're just gonna rip this off before you put it on. And then throw it on just like that.
Snap it back into place.
And then you're ready to throw this one in.
Now we're gonna show you the process of taking off the mirror caps, which is pretty difficult.
All right, guys, so once you get to the mirror, there's these 2 holes right here. There's gonna be 2 clips. You push up on both of them. I found it easy to have 2 people to do this, and you put a flathead in like that, or any pry tool that's small. Hold them both up, and then have the other person come to the back and just start prying the mirror off. All right, guys, so I just came over here. I just pried it up with my fingers a little bit to loosen it a little, and then bam, just like that. And then the rest of the way, I'd recommend using the pry tool to try not to break any of the clips.
This is one of the most difficult part because there was a tab on the other mirror caps that we accidentally broke, but it just would not want to come out. But the other side is perfectly on. All right, so this is the difficult part. All the tabs are basically loose on the edges. There's one tab that's holding it, and it's in the middle right here on the bottom, and that's the one that broke on the other side.
All right, guys, I got it off now. So when you're on this last clip, it's like a slide clip. You just push it out towards the hood of the car like that, and it'll come right out. Pretty easy, straightforward.
RIP.
Based on looking at this clip, it will slide out like that. So I'm gonna assume that when you take this full mirror cap off, you're gonna want to slide it out fully this way, and then
So you don't have to push in.
you don't have to push it down at all.
So when you're taking this out, you know how you have to slide it back towards
You're
the hood?
gonna slide it all at once, like slide it this way and then pull out. And then hypothetically, it should work.
Learn from us.
I'm sorry if you break your tabs in advance.
We tried not to break this one,
I tried my best.
but now we actually fully understand. We understand it now.
We understand it.
Where's the other 10th Gen Civic we gotta do?
All right, guys, now for the other side, I pulled this connector out and I spliced into here with the T-taps. And I'm gonna repeat that same thing because it came out pretty clean on the other side and it all works still. And it was raining last night, and as far as I'm concerned, Timmy didn't have any issues with it disconnecting or being affected by the water.
Nope, still good.
So I'm just gonna repeat the same thing, but I'll show you guys more in depth on how I did it. All right, guys, so when you get to this mirror assembly too, you can take this front piece off if you'd like to, but it's not required. And I'd rather not disassemble more plastic pieces that are prone to breaking. So here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to take it to the connector and literally just twist it so this connector comes off just like that. Really easy. All right, guys, so the pink is the power and the purple is the ground. And I'm gonna cut a little bit of this tape off, expose the wire a bit, give myself some room to work with, and then I'll show you guys how it looks afterwards. You can grab yourself any wire tool, wire crimper, whatever. You know, I don't know what it's called. I'm not an electrician, but I make it work.
Just expose these wires any means necessary.
Basically. All right, guys, so the wire that's provided, I just expose these a little more too. I just open them up. So you basically just put them in here, slam it down, and then you just pull out, and then exposes it a little more. You just gotta find the right gauge first, but it's not that bad. All right guys, I'm gonna drag this all the way through this secondary hole over here so I can wire it up there, just to make it a little cleaner.
Boy, it's windy today.
It is windy, guys.
Doing car part installs.
This guy always wants to do stuff in the cold. Never in the summer. Yep.
It's too hot in the summer.
30 degrees out. Yeah, let's go do this, guys.
Front pipe install.
Yep.
With snow on the ground.
Yep. Head freezing and all. No lift. Just straight pain and agony. This black and white wire, power. This black wire, ground. So this black and white one's gonna go to the pink. This black one's gonna go to the purple. Okay, so right now I am going to wrap this wire around the other wire. Just like that. And then they provided T-taps, so I'm gonna use that too. I'm usually a bigger fan of just heat shrink or electrical tape, but they provided it, I'm gonna use it. Okay, so now that I wrapped them together, you can just throw them in here, just like that. You're gonna wanna make sure it's like more centered right over this metal piece, because how these work is they clamp the two wires down together like that, so that's centered, the copper's in the middle. Just squeeze it down. And then for extra measure, I like to pry it down with any form of pliers. You don't have to go too crazy. You don't want to rip the wire since it's a small gauge, but literally just pry it down like that. It's closed. And then you flip this over, let it click, and bam, it's locked. And now that that side is done, the power to the power, we got to do the ground, which is going to be the exact same process. I'm going to wrap it around up here. Same thing, use the T-tap again, same process.
Take the prize out the bag.
I'm trying. All right, same process. I'm gonna pry it open a little more, just, you know, give it room for the wires to go in. Pry it down a little bit. Bam. Lock her in. Click, that's in. And then now, I'll show you guys the rest of the mirror, how these go in and how these go in. And we're gonna plug this connector back in and it should all be working. All right guys, so these are not gonna connect to these. These go into here on the mirror. So if you look at the mirror like this, it's gonna be on the top right side where the OEM connectors also go. Those are in. And then these are going to connect to this other wire. Bam, just like that. Now you can plug this in and then test out the mirror before you fully put it in. All right guys, getting this connector back in is a little hard, but there we go, got it. And now we can test to see if it works. Bam, just like that.
And you gotta make sure the mirror housing
Side
lights
one
are,
works
yep.
too. Bam.
Boom, good to go.
Okay, so I just wrapped the wires up.
You could cut these shorter, but
You know, we like to not waste. We're environmental friendly, guys. Just ignore the catless downpipe on this car.
the what? There's no catalyst.
Ignore the catless on the and toll main on the Z. Tuck her in there just like that, and now it's clean enough.
Now we're just gonna have to put the mirror caps back on, and the install is done.
All right, guys, we're back to this stupid mirror cap with the broken tab up here. It's all right. It's gonna struggle a little bit throwing it on.
Boom.
Just like that. That was really easy, actually.
Look, see?
And she's mint.
He's mint. Motorcycle. So one thing about Suma Performance mirrors is that they use a proprietary multi-step SOGO process that produces optically clear, colorless glass with a natural blue reflection, as you guys can see. Their proprietary SOGO process ensures that this blue coating right here does not fade whatsoever. So if any of you guys are wondering if this blue tint will ever fade, nope, it won't. One thing about these mirrors is that they also reduce blind spots by up to 80%, which is really good while you're driving. You don't have to like peek over 70 million times hoping you don't hit somebody. That's it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed the installation video. Shout out to Suma Performance again for sending me out these side wide angled mirrors. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment any questions you guys have, and don't forget to subscribe to see more future content. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.